Welcome back to Framotech channel, guys. Let's talk about one of the powerful blockchain projects in the industry, Vechian. I want us to talk about this on this platform, but before we go, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click on the bell notification, and remember to give this video some likes. All right, let's get started. So now Vechian is one of the powerful blockchain, as I said before. It is solving a lot of problems in the industry, and it's very interesting for us to take a look at this project. So now, what is VeChain? VeChain is a layer 1 blockchain um, that has a long history. The game started in 2015 and it's still doing wonders. Now, what is VeChain? VeChain is a public blockchain. It's a public blockchain that is used by companies for big size transactions and a lot of things. The aim of this blockchain or this company was to tap into the supply chain industry, making sure everything data is transparent, and also breaking the barriers in this supply chain industry. So that is the main goal of this blockchain. Now they have identified a problem with Ethereum, one of the largest blockchain. That is, let's say, the largest blockchain after Bitcoin. Remains unsuitable for running large-scale commercial decentralized application while being a significant milestone. They try to attribute that to. So what they are doing is that they are making sure large-scale commercialized application will be able to onboard, or let's say do a lot of transactions with a blockchain that is very less cost. In terms of cost, this blockchain offers less transaction fees. And so that is the main goal of blockchain. And it has allowed a lot of applications to be developed initially on the supply chain, but right now it supports smart contracts. Developers can build their own projects on the VeChain blockchain and a whole lot of stuff. Now let's dive into the history of this blockchain. You know, this blockchain started by Sunny Liu, that's the former chief information officer of Louis Vuitton, China. And also we have other partners or co-founders like the former CEO of Binance, Mr. Zhao Chapin. Then we have other industry players also backing this project. So now it has two main models, token models. One for transactions, one for gas. So we have the VET token, VET, and the VTOR, the VTHO tokens. Today I'll do analysis on the VET chain or the VET coin itself. So that is what we have on this blockchain project. So they are doing a lot of stuff. This coin, this project is very big. They are doing a lot of stuff. Right now, they have partnered with Microsoft Visual Renault. As you can see from this article, VeChain has partnered with Renault, Microsoft, and Visual to create a digital car maintenance book that cannot be tampered with. So they are combining real world assets to this blockchain industry whilst sustaining its goal of what? Making sure the supply chain industry is very transparent and flexible. They believe that when the public have the information, when the public governs this blockchain, it's far better than few people governing the blockchain. So that is the main goal of VET. Now on their platform, we have the V Beta, than the Vechian. The V beta is where a lot of applications are being onboarded. When I go to V beta, it said use V beta apps to earn crypto. So if you are airdrop farmer, you can use V beta apps to earn crypto for completing actions that have positive impact for our world. And in terms of energy consumption, this blockchain does not consume much, therefore very suitable for the environment. And their main aim is to make sure they don't temper anything with the environment. So a whole lot of dApps, VBAG, Eat Green, all these are products that you can use and earn real tokens. So later we will come back to some of these dApps, some of these apps. We use them to get tokens. Now let's talk about the Vechian. We will talk about the Vechian. The blockchain is very powerful, very powerful. So these are the V beta applications. Now let's explore the Vechian. So this is the chain. Scalable blockchain, secure, fast, and also the gas fee is very low. The average gas fee on this platform is 0.01 US dollar, not even up to 10 cents. So it's very cool. It's very cool. Now this is the blockchain. This is the block explorer of this blockchain, and here you can check a whole lot of stuff here. Currently, the VET token has a market cap of 1.8 billion. The price is 0.0216. The VTO also have a market cap of 176 million, and it is also 0.0019. So transactions are ongoing with this powerful blockchain. Nothing is wrong with this blockchain. And so now let's talk about the tokenomics. Let's dive into the tokenomics of VET today. Now, this is the VET on CoinMarketCap. The total market cap is $1.85 billion. And the total supply, also the maximum, is 86.71 billion. That is the maximum supply. And we have 73% already out in circulation. And considering this big supply, yet the price is also cool. And this team have been managing the coin, having 73% release, meaning a lot of people are having this. If not, there will be a fear of dumping, where we will see a lot of zeros. So it's cool. 85 billion token. That's good. Right now, if you check community sentiment, trending coins with community sentiment, good community sentiment on CoinMarketCap, VET is one of them. VET is one of them. So let's check. Now, trending with community sentiment. So number one, a coin that is trending with the community bullish on it right now is 93.0%. That number one is the Vechian VET. And so we will go to the chart and also do our personal analysis on this coin. All right, so now this is the Vechian. Let's talk about Vechian historic data. So if you check about its history, this is daily. Let me use monthly data. So this month it has started with good change, 0.19%. Let me go to this market overview here. Yes, I want this data. So now if you check the historic data monthly and their performances, in May, in June, it doesn't have any good history. But we are entering into July. July has a good history, a balanced history where the pumps are bigger than the dams, 9.4% here, 95%. And the lows are very small. So I'm thinking that we are about to enter into a good season for VET. That is my personal sentiment. In July, so right from here to July, VET is about to have a good month. So let's take note of that. Now, without wasting much time, let's go to the technical analysis aspect of Vechian. Okay, so now Vechian price updates. We are sitting on 0.2154. Considering it has an all-time high of 0.2797. People are still dreaming Vechian if they double their market cap, or we are going to go back to this level, maybe 10 cents and above. So I'm going to show you something here. Already the community is bullish. Nothing is wrong with the community. So this is one of the key zones in on this coin here. And we were waiting for this coin to drop. If it drops below this zone, and that is we having candles closing below this zone, means that the dump would have continued and it will go down. However, this is what has happened, and this is what I want us to pay attention. It sees some liquidity over here, but it didn't close below this zone. And just yesterday, or let's say a day before, it did the same thing again, clearing liquidity over here and bounced strongly yesterday with this big green candle here. And again, it was not able to break through this zone of interest, meaning a lot of people have money supporting Vechian here, or these big investors. As I said, a lot of big players have funded this project. And so it has created some kind of a bullish trend line here. And this one is a mitigated. It wasn't able to break through, even didn't touch this zone here. So now we have a trend line that is moving upward. And so now I think bullish for this VET. I don't want to add any extra thing to it. This is my first sentiment. So how am I going to pay attention? This is the order block. This is the order block. It's a bullish order block right now. It's a bullish order block. So we are waiting for this guy to drop to fill here. We are waiting for it to drop to fill here. And we will go for long. Or let's say we will buy more. So that's my sentiment. It's not a financial advice. So this is how I'm going to position myself in VET, and you can also do same. For spot, when VET drops back to this, you buy more. For futures, you can still long this. And where are the targets, or where are we going to target? You know, it has to sweep this guy here. So if you're holding for a long term or mid term, this breakout should clear this here. It can happen within few days. Since the community is very bullish, it can happen within few days after making this video. So you have to look sharp. And if we are targeting here, that is 69%. And if we are losing, we are going to lose like 10%. So make sure you enter this trade with what? Something you can afford. So on, let's say on smaller time frame, like what is, so there is a pause, which I think it is trying to fill in this gap. What can we do to this side? Let's draw a trend line to so I think VET will come back later this here to sweep some liquidity on this initial trend line. So it will break through this structure and at least fill in some liquidity here. So once it gets back to this zone, we can place our entry right here and put our stop loss here and target more highs. For shorter time frame traders, let's say if you don't want to target more, you can target here first 32%. That's the most likely place we are going to take profit. Then we can wait to clear some big profit here. So that's my sentiment, guys. I recommend Vechian for you. However, it's not a financial advice. So make sure you go in with something that you think you can afford to lose. The moment we see VET breaking through here, maybe the retrace breaking here, then we are going to dump more. So what we are interested in is that VET should not break through here, but rather pick some liquidity here and move out. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Keep subscribing and sharing. Bye.